We're here with Michelle today, who participated in early voting for the Texas Senate. Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about how you felt when you found out Beto O'Rourke was running?
When I found out Beto O'Rourke was running, I looked up his issues and what he stands for, and I felt really happy and kind of satisfied to see a Texas politician to stand up there and explicitly talk about certain issues that nobody wants to talk about, particularly immigration and police brutality. And it just made me feel happy that there's people out there willing to represent Texans that feel outside their state, that don't relate with like the typical red, right leaning politics of Texas. So I was really excited to see a politician standing up there and just doing what they can.
So immigration is a big thing that we talk about in Texas right now with, Trump wanting to build a wall and things along that. How do you feel about immigration and how it should be changed, how it should be affected, and how you think Beto supports what you think?
Yes. One of the main reasons I actually supported Beto and why I voted for him is because of his stances on immigration, on allowing a more easy path towards citizenship, and just in general keeping like sanctuary cities and respecting anyone that comes to this country, searching to become a better self and make this country better. I myself, I am an immigrant. I was born in El Salvador, a super tiny country in Central America, and I came here when I was 13. I came here as a resident. I was lucky enough, I was privileged enough to do everything legally, as people like to say. But I understand the struggle, and I understand what it's like to be, I can see how hard it will be to try to make a better life in this country, to try to provide your kids with like a better future, and not have the resources, the documentation to be here. It's just heartbreaking. It's like being persecuted every day just to be happy. And it's just not right to prohibit someone from living a better life. The whole American ideal, it's the pursuit of happiness, and we cannot prohibit anybody coming to this country to do that just because they're from a different nationality or different race. It's just not right.
So you've had an uphill battle with immigration and becoming an American citizen. So when people do cross over illegally, does it resonate with you in any way that you feel you worked really hard to become an American citizen and they kind of just came in? Or do you firmly believe that everyone should be treated as equals?
Yes.
So how does that resonate with you when you see these stories of kids that are getting deported or their families are and being torn apart? How does that feel?
It's just heartbreaking. It might be selfish, but I see myself in those kids. Those kids
well,
look
that's
like
completely
me.
normal.
Yeah, those kids look like me.
Yeah.
They're from my country. They have my skin color. They have my hair color. They have my eye color. They talk like me. It's just seeing a kid, no matter how different they might be from you, is heartbreaking. Separated from their family, and when they look like me, I just see myself in that kid. I see my parents in those parents, and just being a month away from my mom is just heartbreaking, and being a kid and separated from your parents and not knowing what your future is going to be is just heartbreaking. So whenever people tell me and ask me, like the question you asked me about how how hard it was for my family to become American citizens and to see other people cross over and just wanting everything, I'm not bothered by it because I believe everyone should have a chance to succeed in life, and I was in a privileged point to become a citizen.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Michelle. Please make sure whichever way you're voting, you vote. Early voting ends November 2nd, and actual voting will be on November 6th. Thank you so much for joining us again, Michelle, and we'll see you next week.